Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, let's try again. Good afternoon, everyone. There we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. My name is Tom Edwards. I'm the provost here at Thomas College. I'm really pleased to welcome you all to the Honors Convocation. We're really pleased to welcome you here today to recognize in a really special way the students who are going to be graduating tomorrow with honors. In a time when half of the students who enter college in the United States fail to graduate in 6 years, not 4, but in 6. There's always great cause to celebrate when students persevere and obtain their degrees. Students have to struggle with all that life sends their way, both inside and outside the classroom. And when they succeed and fulfill the requirements for their degree, we celebrate all that they've achieved. This weekend, we're going to celebrate that achievement for all the graduates at Thomas College. But today, we're here this afternoon to honor those undergraduate students who have gone beyond meeting the minimum required. These are the students whose achievements merit special recognition and praise. They're the students who consistently, course after course, semester after semester, year after year, are able to meet the highest standards of the faculty and of the college, and who deserve special honor and recognition. And in a mark of the special achievement of these students, this afternoon, we will award them the honor cords that will set them apart tomorrow when they walk across the stage to receive their diplomas, an important symbol for all that attend commencement. And ladies and gentlemen, this class, the class of 2018, is certainly one that I believe is marked for distinction. I can tell you that these students, the students that we're going to honor here today, stood out from their peers beginning on their first day on campus during summer orientation back in 2014. Each year, the students at Thomas, when they come, are given a reading that they're asked to respond to in the summer prior to starting their career at Thomas College. I can tell you it makes me a very popular person here on campus to assign the incoming students a summer reading and writing assignment. But I really have the honor and the privilege of being part of that process. And this class of 2018 read a book called An Invisible Thread by Laura Schroff. And it's about her connection that she makes with a young man. She's an investment banker in New York, and she has everything that she needs. And she meets a young man who's on the street who asks her for money to buy lunch. And instead of giving her money away, she actually starts up a relationship with this young man. And in the book, she describes that relationship and describes the connection that she makes, and she begins to offer some advice to Maurice about what to do when you're faced with adversity, when some person or event in your life threatens to pull you off course and derail your plans. Schroff writes, "We talked about what it takes to stay on course in the face of adversity: focus, courage, and perseverance." And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what this class of 2018 offered to all of us here at Thomas College. They came here with focus and with courage and perseverance. And they came with an appreciation of hard work and a sense of family and community. And they learned what it meant to stay on course. And in return, what these students taught all of us here at Thomas was about patience and humility and hope. They taught us about success, about determination, and commitment. And so I can tell you that the students in this class have made all of us here at Thomas immensely proud and very grateful for the opportunity that we have had to serve them. When the students were coming in that year, I asked them to write about a time in their life when something or someone threatened to pull them off course, and I asked them to write about what kind of challenges they might have faced and how they overcame them. And what these students wrote about and what they shared with me at the time was very, very powerful. They wrote about physical challenges, coming back from an injury perhaps. They wrote about emotional challenges. They wrote about family struggles. They wrote about identity. They wrote about dreams, about fitting in and standing out. They wrote about their families, their coaches. They wrote about their teachers and their friends. And for a lot of you here today, you may not know it, but many of you were the subjects of the essays that students sent to me because they wrote about their families. They wrote about their parents. They wrote about their siblings. They wrote about the grandparents. They wrote about their aunts, their uncles. They wrote about the support people in their lives, people who encouraged them, believed in them, and supported them. So you are some of those people who made their dreams and their successes possible. So you cannot know how proud I am of the class of 2018. And for the class of 2018, I want to thank you for everything that you have given me during your time here. There are a number of individuals who are going to help us out today. They're here on stage with us. We're honored to be joined by Carrie Olson-Cartwright. Carrie is a member of the Thomas College Board of Trustees, and she's Assistant Vice President of Corporate and Social Responsibility at Unum, and she will be offering remarks to our graduates today. Also joining us on stage is Katie Taylor and Professor Tracy Horton. They will be recognizing the students in Alpha Chi. Katie is a political science major with a minor in pre-law, who, when she is not playing field hockey or softball or working as a tutor for writing, for history, and political science, finds herself on the presence list each and every semester at Thomas College. Also assisting us today is our registrar, Lindsay Nelson, whose office is responsible for all the beautiful diplomas that the students will receive tomorrow. And without her hard work, and that of Kelsey Bragdon, is Kelsey somewhere? Kelsey? And Kelly Stevens, where's Kelly? Kelly's over here. None of the weekend would really be possible. So these are the people who help organize all the events and make sure that we get all of this pulled out. And what I have to tell you is I have great admiration for their grace, their intelligence, and certainly their patience with me, and then at times with some of our students. When any of us really need a nudge in the right direction or a reminder sometimes that in the morning the sun will indeed shine, they're the ones who help us out and are there for us. And I guess maybe it would be helpful to sort of demonstrate what that kind of dedication and that commitment means and what it looks like. And maybe I could ask, I don't know, Kelsey, why don't you come up on stage for a second, if you would? Yeah, just turn around, so everybody can see you. Kelsey's really comfortable with all of this, let me tell you. Just as an example, just let me tell you a little story about Kelsey. So Kelsey has earned her MBA this year. She's been working in the registrar's office. She worked in my office before, and then as quickly as she could, she got out. And she moved out and worked in the registrar's office. In fact, actually, that's what Lindsay did too. And so there might be a pattern there, but we won't go there. So Kelsey has been earning her MBA here at Thomas while she's been working, and she's got a scheduling conflict, so she can't be at commencement tomorrow. But even though it's her commencement as well, she spent all today and all this week helping get everything arranged and everything organized for the students, for the honors convocation, and for commencement, helping everybody get ready for the big event. And what I think might be good is, just to give you an example, is she was there in the gym and she was helping people get organized and lined up, and I think that maybe like if we even asked her if she could demonstrate, like, I don't know, how to wear maybe your regalia, would you be willing to demonstrate for family? You could do that? All right. I just happen to have some here. So yeah, turn around so everybody can see, and all right. And what's really difficult sometimes is, especially for the graduate students, because they have to get the really complicated hood and that kind of stuff, and I'm kind of surprised there's one of these here as well. So I wondered if we might just ask her to model how to put the hood on for her MBA, and maybe you could just show people what the proper look of that might be. So far, so good? Okay. And then just as an example, it might really be helpful to demonstrate for the students tomorrow what it might be like to be presented to the president to receive your degree. So maybe if I could ask President LaChance if you wouldn't mind joining me. So the way it will work tomorrow for the graduate students, just so that you know, is I would say something like this. President LaChance and members of the Board of Trustees, I have the honor of presenting to you this candidate for the degree of Master of Business Administration, and as authorized by the faculty at Thomas College, I ask that the degree now be conferred.
And then I would say something like this. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Maine and the Board of Trustees at Thomas College, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Business Administration with all of the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
So it's really too bad she's not going to be able to experience a Thomas commencement. But thanks for agreeing to help out, Kelsey. I really appreciate it. So in addition to our honors candidates, we're also going to be recognizing students chosen by their peers to speak at commencement. These are speakers who represent our undergraduate and our graduate students. And the contribution of our student speakers almost really every year mark the high point of the commencement ceremony. And I know that those speakers are tremendously excited and not at all nervous about speaking to the 2,000 guests tomorrow. We're also going to recognize this afternoon the students chosen as class marshals. These are students chosen by their peers to help guide their steps on the final stage of their journey to receive their diplomas. They're going to receive as a mark of their service, the marshal batons that they'll carry in the procession tomorrow. And these batons, you'll see them in a few minutes, were personally crafted as a gift to the class and to the marshals by our very own Jim Raditz of our physical plant staff and donated to the college by Jim and his wife. President LaChance, class of '92, will be announcing the undergraduate students graduating with one of the 3 honors designations at the college. And we will also recognize the Thomas Scholar Award, awarded by the faculty to the undergraduate student graduating each year with the highest cumulative GPA in recognition of outstanding academic achievement at the college. That award will be announced by Dr. Greg King, Professor of Sport Management in the H. Allen Ryan School of Business and Chair of the Faculty Senate. Also today, we will recognize students who have served as members of the armed forces and have chosen to be acknowledged for their service at commencement, and they will be recognized tomorrow with a Veterans Cord as they participate in the ceremony. So I would ask that when we get to that point where we're awarding the honors cords, that when we call your name, if you're one of the students to receive a cord, President LaChance will be here, and if you could use the stairs here in the center to come up and come to the center stage to receive your award. But at this point, what I'd like to do is introduce to you Carrie Olson-Cartwright, member of the Thomas College Board of Trustees and Assistant Vice President of Corporate Social Responsibility at UNM. Carrie currently serves on several boards that support Maine's youth and education, including Jobs for Maine's Graduates, Great School Partnership, and the Olympia Snow Women's Leadership Institute. She possesses a passion to help all kids succeed, and she spends time volunteering at Long Creek Youth Development Center. The Maine's Children Alliance recognized her efforts on behalf of children with its Giraffe Award. She was recognized, along with UNM, for a National Education Leadership Award at the Jobs for America's Graduates annual meeting for her work with JMG. She's also been awarded the Governor Curtis Leadership Award from the Maine Development Foundation and the Weston L. Bonney Education Leadership Award from Educate Maine. Carrie graduated from the University of Maine at Orono with a BA in journalism and attended the Executive Management Program at Northwestern's Kellogg School of Management. Please join me in welcoming Thomas College trustee, Carrie Olson-Cartwright.
Good afternoon, and what an honor it is for me to be here today. Congratulations to all of you graduates. What an honor. This was not a ceremony that I got invited to at Orono. So it's really quite an honor for me to be here today. I wanted to thank President LaChance and Dr. Tom Edwards for inviting me to be with you. And I also wanted to talk about a couple champions that I have. There were two coaches in my life, one of whom I just met about 10 years ago, Bill Curry, Coach Bill Curry, and he played in the first, third, and fifth Super Bowl and was a college coach and an ESPN football analysis. And he taught me a word called magnanimitas, which means greatness of spirit. And we'll talk about that in just a minute more. And then there was another coach of mine who was my high school coach, my volleyball coach and my softball coach. He was a new teacher. It was a brand new volleyball team at my high school in Michigan, and we were 1-16, one being losses. 1 being wins, rather, and 16 being losses. And what he taught me was about perseverance, never giving up, and loyalty. He never gave up on us as a team, never, never. We worked hard, and we worked harder. And although the wins didn't come, I think we came together as a team. And Coach Curry, he shared a poem with me about 10 years ago that I'd like to share with you. And while this is a celebration and the poem is a little bit dark, I promise I will bring it back, okay? So if you would just bear with me as I read this poem. It's called The Cold Within, and it was written by James Patrick Kinney during the Civil Rights Movement. And he starts, 6 humans trapped by happenstance in bleak and bitter cold. Each one possessed a stick of wood, or the stories told. Their dying fire in need of logs, the first man held his back. For the faces round the fire, he noticed one was black. The next man looking across the way saw one not of his church and couldn't bring himself to give the fire his stick of birch. The third one sat in tattered clothes. He gave his coat a hitch. Why should his log be put to use? To warm the idle rich. The rich man sat back and thought of the wealth he had in store and how to keep what he had earned from the lazy, shiftless poor. The black man's face bespoke revenge as the fire passed from his sight, for all he saw in his stick of wood was a chance to spite the white. The last man of this forlorn group did not accept for gain, giving only to those who gave was how he played the game. Their logs held tight in death's still hands was proof of human sin. They didn't die from the cold without, they died from the cold within. And I share that because that was a very special poem to me that always reminds me to keep the flame burning, to keep that light shining. And what I feel every single time that I drive onto this Thomas College campus, as a trustee, as a volunteer, as someone just driving by, there is this warmth, there is this flame. And it's thanks to President LaChance, Dr. Tom Edwards, and every single one of the Thomas family. There is just this inspiration that I get and that I feel here. And I think that it is such a special, special feeling. And for all of you graduates, I want you to take a look around in just a moment. If all of the Thomas College employees could please stand. And I want you graduates to kind of look around the room. Now, can all the family members and guests of the graduates also please stand? Graduates, look around. Here are your champions. Here are the people that I hope light your fire and keep your flame burning. You can all sit down now. Thank you. I want you to always think about who is your champion. Coach Curry and Coach Rokamp are mine, and I have many others. But I am honored to still stay in touch with these two gentlemen today and how much they have given me back. Who are your champions? Who are you going to be champions for? This opportunity that you have is such a great, great honor. And so what I hope for you is that you will always remember to be kind and to be honest, to care for others, to always show your magnanimitas, that greatness of spirit that is here today and is on this campus every single day. Always, always share your magnanimitas. And please know that you are always part of the Thomas College family, that everybody wants you to be successful and everybody wants to be your champion. Please stay in touch. We wish you well. Congratulations on this great honor and enjoy your special, special day tomorrow. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Katie Taylor, a rising senior, majoring in political science here at Thomas, and next year's president of Alpha Chi. Alpha Chi is a national honor society founded in 1922 and has about 300 chapters across almost every state. Alpha Chi recognizes the academic achievements of the top 10% of a college's juniors and seniors across all disciplines and promotes character and citizenship. The main Delta chapter of the National Honor Society here at Thomas inducted 15 new members in October of last year, and today honors 13 seniors who are members of Alpha Chi. Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Tracy Horton, the faculty advisor of Alpha Chi, who will bestow the stoles to the graduating seniors.
Thank you, Katie. It's a real pleasure to be here this afternoon. I've been a professor at Thomas for 8 years now, and I figured out that I've been the faculty advisor for Alpha Chi for 6 of those 8 years. There are many things that I enjoy about my job, but one thing that I consider a real privilege is advising the Honor Society. These students obviously represent the top academically, with almost every one of them having a cumulative 3.8 GPA. That's a lot, or better, that's a lot of A's over the course of 4 years, and they've worked hard to get them. But it takes more than hard work. It takes a lot of determination and sacrifice and tenacity over those 4 years. And if you don't know what tenacity means, ask a member of Alpha Chi. So I'm very proud of every one of them. So now, without further gushing on my part, it's my pleasure and my privilege to introduce the members of Alpha Chi who are part of the graduating class of 2018. As I call your name, please come forward and accept your Alpha Chi stole. Christy L. Bain. Scott Michael Boys. Nicole Lee Burgess. Matthew R. George. Samantha Marie Grimaldi. Kenneth J.C. Kozlowski. Catherine Ann Lindsay. Lindsay Lee Morong. Cassidy Jean Pinkham. Janie Lee Rossignol. Savannah Michelle Chirac. Christopher Stephen Tosi. And Emily Ann Wilcox. Congratulations once again to the Alpha Chi members of the class of 2018.
Thank you. Before introducing the student speakers for the 124th commencement ceremonies at Thomas College, it gives me great pleasure to present our speaker today, Carrie Olson Cartwright, with a little gift to thank her for her participation. And now to our students. Each year, students at the college choose speakers to address them at commencement. Students choose peers who represent them, who embody their values, and who can speak for them to the family and friends who gather to celebrate their graduation. I am pleased this year to recognize the following students who will be the speakers to the class of 2018. Representing undergraduate students this year will be Scott Boyce. Scott is from Baileyville, Maine, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Accounting degree. Scott is a member of the college's Academic Honor Society, Alpha Chi. He will be entering the college's Accelerated MBA program this fall. Scott would like to acknowledge his parents, Mike and Julie, his sister Sarah, and his girlfriend Cassandra. Congratulations. Representing the graduate students this year will be Lindsay Allen. Lindsay is originally from Jay, Maine, and graduated magna cum laude with her Bachelor of Science degree in Management in 2017. She will be graduating with her Master of Business Administration degree this May. Lindsay would like to acknowledge her mother, Heather McPhee, and her grandmother, Colleen McPhee. Congratulations. Each year, through a vote of the Undergraduate Day Division, Thomas recognizes class marshals, whose role during commencement is to escort the graduating class to receive their diplomas. This year, we are pleased to recognize the following students who will receive the Marshal's Baton as a symbol of that honor. Assisting the graduating class this year as marshals will be Darren Forkey, originally from Walton, New York, and Samantha Grimaldi from Manchester, New Hampshire. Darren is graduating with his Bachelor of Science in Sport Management with a coaching minor. He will be entering the college's accelerated MBA program this fall. Samantha is a member of the Alpha Chi, and she will be graduating summa cum laude with a double major in elementary education and secondary education English, with a minor in English. Samantha wishes to thank her friends and family for their love and support. Congratulations to both of you for this great honor. Veterans at both the undergraduate and the graduate level who choose to be acknowledged for their service during commencement will be recognized with a Veterans Cord. The following students will receive a Veterans Cord to highlight their service as they receive their degree tomorrow. Please join me in recognizing them for their service. Kimberly Ann Carroll. Judy Lynn Hurtubise. Cheyenne Williams. If I could please ask all of the veterans who are with us today or those who are active in the military to please stand and accept our thanks. Undergraduate students at Thomas College who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.2 or better will graduate tomorrow with one of the following distinctions: cum laude with honors, magna cum laude with high honors, or summa cum laude with highest honors. Graduating with honors is a significant accomplishment. It means that students have been able to maintain a superior grade point average throughout their career across many different disciplines and with a wide range of faculty. It is a mark of dedication, of consistent excellence, and no small amount of hard work. The following students will be recognized at tomorrow's commencement as graduating cum laude with honors for achieving a college grade point average between 3.2 and 3.49. Please come forward to the center stage as I read your names to receive your gold honor cord. Kimberly Banks. Quentin A. Chard. Caleb Aaron Koff. Emily Sarah Dufour. Paul E. Emmons. Samantha Friend. Ashley Marie Gooden. Sarah Highland Van Loo. Amanda Elaine Hooper. Chelsea Renee Hubbard. Taylor Lynn Johnson. Jacob Michael Kendall. Tyler James LeClaire. Aaron Sanford Mateer. Jonathan Silas Morse. Nicholas James Murray.
Everybody just wave.
Colby J. Pangburn. Caitlin Laura Poulin. Jessica Lynn Russell. Megan Nicole Sather. Aaron David Smested. Samuel Alden Smith. Evelyn Elizabeth Swan. Cassidy West. The following students will be recognized at tomorrow's commencement as graduating magna cum laude with high honors for achieving a college grade point average between 3.5 and 3.79. Please come forward as I read your names to receive your red honor cord. Spencer Ann Desimone. Kelsey Lynn Dubé. Maura Kathleen Gallagher. Glory Gomez. Jordan Greenleaf. Nicholas D. Hagan. Kayla May Hamilton. Ryan Michael Hemingway. Autumn Christina Jackson. Alyssa Jobert. Paul Winslow Knowles. Kenneth J. C. Kozlowski. Emily Marie McKinney. Calix Rose Morris. Nicole A. Pepin. Alexis Kimberly Pavir. Daisy Provost. Tanner Reeves Ramesh. Tyler Lewis Regan. Caitlin Rourke. Carly Rose Signor. Julia Elizabeth Smith. Tyson L. Tracy. Rebecca May Williams. Zachary Anders Wood. The following students will be recognized at tomorrow's commencement as graduating summa cum laude with highest honors for achieving a college grade point average of between 3.8 and 4.0. This translates to an average of no less than an A- in a student's entire academic career at Thomas. Please come forward as I read your names to receive your combined red and gold honor cord. Christy L. Bain. Nicole Mansenet Bodge. Scott Michael Boyce. Nicole Lee Burgess. Patrick T. Colligan. Hannah Pearl Gagnon. Matthew R. George. Ashley Elizabeth Gerbino. Samantha Marie Grimaldi. Sebastian Dante Gabriel Guptal. Brienne Gabrielle Hayes. Douglas T. Hensler. Bernadette Heisey. Amanda Virginia Landry. Catherine Ann Lindsay. Kayla Amy Mayu. Lindsay Lee Morong. Cassidy Jean Pinkham. Poulin. Janie Lee Rosingdahl. Sydney M. Sennett. Savannah Michelle Shurick. Christopher Stephen Tosi. Jordan May Turner. Christian J. Wadsworth. Lana Lipong Watts. Emily Wilcox. Cheyenne Alice Williams. Joshua Sherman Wing. Before I depart the microphone, I'm going to ask, with great fear and trepidation, is there anybody we missed? Come on down. Kathy Pichet. Congratulations. Oh, I always hate that question, but thank you so much for coming forward. Anybody else, by any chance? Thank you and congratulations to each and every one of you for these incredible honors and your great accomplishment. We'll see you tomorrow.
The Thomas Scholar Award recognizes superior academic achievement as an undergraduate student at the college. This year's award goes to Scott Boyce. As we heard earlier in the program, Scott is from Baileyville, Maine, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Accounting degree. Scott is a member of the college's Academic Honor Society, Alpha Chi. He'll be entering the college's accelerated MBA program this fall. Scott has been involved in almost every facet of the Thomas community. He has played intercollegiate athletics. He has served in Student Senate. He has been a peer mentor and an orientation leader. He has been a member of the Campus Activities Board, the Student Athletic Advisory Committee, and the Accounting Society. Scott is graduating with a 3.98 cumulative GPA through his 121 credits earned at Thomas College. Please join me in congratulating this year's Thomas Scholar, Scott Boyce.
So please join me in recognizing all these students for their superior academic performance at Thomas. We congratulate them for their success and look forward to great things in their future. But also let me take a moment to thank all of you for your support and your encouragement for your students over their academic career. The faculty and staff at Thomas know that their achievements are possible in part because of the supportive network of family and friends who have helped them meet their goals. Carrie, I really appreciated the piece there where you had their support network stand. That was a really moving piece there when we can look around and see how important it is to have the people around us who are supporting us and working with us as we take the path toward our goals. We know that this is possible because of you. They've done the work, but we know that you provide the hope and sometimes the cash that power them through the tough times. You talk with them, you show them what it means to stay on course in the face of adversity and what it means to possess focus, courage, and perseverance. Like Laura Schroff in The Invisible Thread, you provided lessons for them on work, on love, on community, family, and forgiveness. So you have provided the heart. So for the class of 2018, what I would tell you is your most dedicated, loving, and faithful mentors and teachers are sitting right beside you here today. So if the class of 2018 would join me in thanking them for everything that they have done, please. So I thank you all for coming. I want to invite you to join us all for the reception out on the AOT lawn, followed by dinner in the George and Martha Spann Student Commons. Doors for dinner will open at 6:30. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the day.